Hi, so this is a core workout that we're doing today. It's designed to work on the core as a whole. We are trying to bring together the muscles to support us from the lower back, the front and the pelvic area too. So we'll just begin by lying down on our mats. And to start off with, we'll just take our knees to chest. And take a few deep breaths here. Feet come to the mat, hands come to the pelvic area here, and we're going to start to just deepen the breath. Notice the rise and fall here of the lower core as you breathe in and out. Just sensing into that expansion and contraction. And as you extend the breath out, maybe just see if you can soften around that area if you're holding any tension. And as you do that, really feel your lower back firmly on the mat. And we'll just begin to take a few pelvic rocks here now. So your pelvis just comes up very slightly back, imprints to the mat. So you can see my knees stay in the same position, but my hands should be moving slightly. So you're just rocking up and down. As you rock down, your sit bone will probably come off the mat, so it's a very gentle, small movement. Just sensing into that lower area there. Feeling the connection of that lower core with your lower back. As you're breathing in and out, imagine you're sending oxygen to that area. Okay, we'll just come into stillness again and we'll just take the knees to the chest. Maybe rock left and right, just massaging the lower back, rocking up and down. And the knees come up into tabletop here, hands on the mat. And we're just going to very gently toe tap. Now it may even be helpful to put the hands here on your lower core as you're toe tapping, because we don't want the tummy to bulge out. So if the tummy is bulging out, the core is not engaged. Imagine you're really pulling the tummy in to the lower back area as you're toe tapping, left and right. In and out. Just even feel what areas, what muscles are working here as you're tapping. Bring them together in stillness here. And take your hands up to your ribs here as you take a big inhale. Feeling the ribs expand, exhale. Feel the ribs come towards the mat. Take another 2 of these. Inhale, exhale. Nice, and just place your hands on your tummy here while you're holding your legs like this in this position to sense what areas are active, what areas feel like they are engaged here. And if you can, even just sort of suck the tummy back into the mat to make sure no areas are bulging out. So even holding this position is keeping the core strong and engaged. If it's available to you, we're going to take the legs upright here. Hands come behind the knees and you're just going to sense up into it. So you're not actually doing much here with the upper body. You're supporting yourself with your hands coming behind the knees. And if you can take the hands down, maybe another hand on your belly here as well, and just give them a gentle little pulse as you feel the core working quite hard here. Pulse for 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then come behind up, give your knees a little hug here to rest the core. 2 more of these sets of 10. And 1 more. Legs come down, back into tabletop. Feel the full width of the back on the mat here. You can just rock the pelvis slightly here again, just to let out some energy and tension there. Inhale, exhale. Hands come up this position, and the legs come into tabletop, and we're going to extend the left leg down nice and slowly for our dead bug position. Right leg comes down. If that feels too intense, just continue to toe tap here. And again, you might like to take a hand to your stomach just to see if it's being engaged or if it's pushing out. Core's working very hard in this position. Slowly and mindfully sending your awareness and your attention to the core area. Okay, give the knees a nice hug. Inhale, exhale. Going to lower, raise ourselves up into a bridge position here, so bottom comes up very slowly and mindfully. Again, yes, you're engaging the pelvic area here, you're engaging the glutes, lower back is opening, but you're also sensing into a whole core activation here. You don't want to come up too high. Lower yourself down slowly. Take a few of these raises in your own time, mindfully. Feeling everything connected as you do so. You might want to inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. Inhale, exhale. And on this inhale, just hold this position and breathe. And come down. Give yourself a good shake out on the mat here. Come into almost the Savasana relaxation position and just let some tension go by circulating left and right here. Massaging the glutes as well. Okay, we're going to raise ourselves up nice and slowly here from this position up to a sitting. So very, very mindfully, we'll just come up so hands can come up. Into a nice tall L shape. And from here, we're going to fold over into caterpillar position. So not forward fold, we're not coming the full way over. Slowly and mindfully, again, rolling through with this core area and coming over. So yes, your hands may touch the toes. They don't need to. Caterpillar position here is working the core and unlocking tension in the core and the hips. And just breathe here. A few cycles of breath. Nice. And from here, we're going to go into the other tabletop position. So knees come the hip width, hands below your shoulders, and we're going to do some of our nice cat-cow rolls here.
Now, because this is focused on the core today, we're really activating this lower core and lower back as we roll. And you know I love to roll up from the lower back. So imagine you're rolling up nice and slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Get so much more out of your rolls when you do it that way. Inhale, round up. Nice stretch through the back and the core. Exhale. Do 5 of these in your own time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you're doing this, just notice everything engaged right from the base of your skull here all the way down to your lower sacrum. That spine completely engaged, and the front area from the chest the whole way down through the abdomen and right down to the pelvic area. All engaged and strong and supportive and working together. Okay, left leg extends behind you here and right arm comes out. You should feel this in your lower core here. Just hold for a few breaths. If you can, bring your elbow into your knee here for a few of these. If it's easier just to hold it in the position, then just continue to do so. Left leg comes down, left arm comes out, right leg extends, and we do the same on this side. So hold first of all for a few breaths, sensing the core and the back strong and engaged. And then left elbow comes to right knee. Slowly, mindfully, every muscle engaged. One more. Back down into your tabletop. Take another roll through. And continue to do that if that just feels nice. If it feels like you can lift your knees up here into a floating table to activate the whole core. So to do so, the toenails come clamped down to the mat, knees are raised up, and you're raising yourself up with your core here. So your arms shouldn't be taking, yes, they're taking a bit of strain here, but you should be feeling this in your core and your lower back here. Not pain in the lower back, but more like a supported feeling. Hold this for as long as you feel is good. We'll take 5 breaths. On the 5th breath, lower yourself down nice and mindfully. Knees come the full way out, toes come together, and we'll sink down into child's position. And take 3 big, deep, mindful breaths here, breathing down into the core and the hips, the lower back. Extending out through the chest and the arms. Okay, and we're going to come up now and go into an oblique stretch. So again, if this feels difficult or it feels too intense, there are various variations of this. So you can keep your right knee on the floor, left leg comes up, right arm is down, and you're feeling the stretch here. You can hold this position if this feels nice. If it feels like you can come a wee bit further, you can try and come up with both feet. So your right arm is clamped down, both feet, and arm comes up. Here. Arm can come fully over if it's available to you as well. Okay, come back down into plank position here. Lower yourself down. Pull yourself up nice. Nice stretch through the whole core and body here. And we'll come over onto the other side so you'll see the back of me for this one. So left leg can stay on the mat if necessary, and you can lower yourself up, or raise yourself up here. If you feel like you can come the full way, both legs come up, hand comes in the air, and it can come extended over here as well. Few breaths here. Okay, and roll over. Pull yourself up into our cobra position. Come down again. Back up. If it feels like you can repeat some of those oblique stretches, you could do that. But I think that should be enough really for now. What you could do then is repeat all of this all over again after a few cycles of breath. I recommend going down into child's position here and just letting the body completely rest in between, maybe for a few minutes, and then you could start it all over again.